Ryan, come in.
Are Ginny and Steve here yet?
Now, Barrett, Steve's in the car, and he's going with his mother.
I think for the time being, it's best if I have Steve with me.
All right. Well, Vicky and Stryker have always treated him as if he was their nephew. Calls him Aunt Vicky and Uncle Stryker.
He's very comfortable with them.
School's out today. Maybe it might be nice for him to have a little vacation. He'll be gone a week. I'll drive you.
Barrett, I'm going to drive her.
I'm Ginny's husband, Jeb.
Look, you got some things to do around here on the ranch, right?
Don't worry. I'll get us to Houston safely. If you want to follow in your car, just to make sure that I deliver her to the Bellmans, be my guest.
All right, I'm going to do that.
You have everything you need?
Yes.
You will be back within a week, won't you, Ginny?
I can't promise you that, Barrett.
It's all right. We'll just take it one day at a time. After you.
Hey, what is it? You look really worried about something.
It's Ginny. She left Barrett
When?
this afternoon.
What happened?
She can't live with him anymore. He's insanely jealous. She has no idea what he's going to do next. Courtney, you know he's the one that locked her down in the storm cellar? And when she confronted him, he slapped her. And he has been verbally abusing her ever since.
She was so worried about leaving the hospital to go back to the ranch.
That's because she thought things were going to work out between them.
Barrett needs help.
You bet he needs help. Ginny's been trying to convince him of that, but he thinks that there's nothing wrong with him.
Well, when I asked her about it, she said she thought he was going to be just fine.
She was trying to believe in him. But he went completely off the deep when he found out that she was carrying Ryan's baby. But she can't take it anymore. She left him.
Where did she go?
She's out there. She's with the Bellmans. She's got Steve with her.
Is she all right?
Yeah, she's all right. Everybody is trying to help her. But Barrett's the one that needs the help.
Ryan?
Thank you. Listen, Vicky, do you have any idea why Ginny suddenly decided to leave Barrett?
No, Jeb didn't give much information on the phone.
I hope it wasn't because he started hitting her again.
Mother doesn't think that Barrett is crazy.
Well, I wouldn't exactly characterize him as crazy, but his moods are certainly unstable. Believe me, I've seen enough evidence of that.
Is little Steve aware of these problems?
Well, Steve knows that there are problems. Barrett's mood swings have been affecting him for a long time.
Then this move with Ginny won't come as a complete surprise to him.
Well, I don't think he understands just how close Barrett and Ginny are to splitting up.
You don't approve of my being here, do you, Vicky?
I just wonder if it might not be wiser to give Ginny some time alone.
She's been alone too long. I just wasn't able to give her the comfort she needed when she lost the baby, and now she's walked out on a marriage that she tried so hard to make work, and I know she's afraid. But if she doesn't want me here, believe me, I'll leave.
All right, well, if you'll excuse me, I better check on Beth. She's getting 2 rooms ready upstairs.
Ryan, are you all right?
The only way I'm going to be all right is when I see Ginny walking through that door.
It won't be long. Ryan, I'm so grateful that she left that man before he killed her.
Rena, you know, I also have some very selfish reasons for wanting Ginny to leave Barrett.
Well, at this point, I think you're entitled. Do
you think Barrett's willing to accept her decision?
I don't think think he has any other choice.
Well, he could cause more trouble for her.
With Barrett being out at the ranch and Ginny being in town.
It's a very easy drive from the ranch into town, right?
My father won't let him come here and cause Ginny any trouble. This is his house, and Barrett will have to respect it.
Sure hope he does.
Oh, Ginny, darling. Rita. Oh, Steve?
Hello, Ginny. Steve.
Is Jed bringing in the suitcases?
So now we find out the truth.
Barrett?
You lied to me. You told me you wanted time to be alone, to work out your thoughts. What you wanted was to be with Ryan Connor.
Barrett, that's not true.
The hell it isn't. That's what you wanted all along.
Barrett! Ginny had no idea I was here.
Steve, why don't we go into the kitchen and see if Beth made some cookies? Hmm? You go ahead with Rita. I'll be in a minute. Go ahead.
Afraid Steve would give your story away?
It's no use talking to you. You're not interested in hearing the truth.
Look, Rena called and told me that Ginny and Steve were coming into town.
How thoughtful of her.
It was my idea to come over here this afternoon, Barrett.
You and Rena are to be congratulated. You've engineered this separation.
Barrett, that's enough about Rena and Ryan. I am the one who left you. It was my decision.
You've been plotting against me ever since I returned from Cambodia.
Oh, for God's sake, Barrett, no one's plotting against you.
Barrett, it's about time you learned a few facts. Now, Ginny could have married me, but she chose you instead.
Because she felt she had an obligation to me.
Okay, that was part of it. There's a lot more to it. You had every chance in the world to make Ginny happy. But instead, you did everything you possibly could to make her miserable, to torment her.
She betrayed me.
No, Barrett. You betrayed Ginny. Now, I've stayed out of this as long as I could until you hurt her. And then you lost her.
I'll never give her up.
It's over, Barrett. And you better accept that.
I'll never accept my wife leaving me for another man.
Barrett, please listen to me. I didn't leave you because of Ryan. I left you because of your anger and your hate and your jealousy.
We talked about your staying a week, maybe two.
You talked about it. I didn't.
You convinced me. You led me to believe that this was just a trial separation. But you had no intention of coming back to me. Did you?